So I've got one final question for you to kind of wrap things up. And we ask this to all of our guests on the show. But it's all about like YouTube myth busting. So is there anything about the YouTube platform that you experienced as a YouTuber that you think is true or false? Um, like for example, some people say quantity over quality when it comes to videos. Some people say quality over quantity. Um, Subscribers isn't the most important metric to view a channel. Is there anything like that that you think is true or false about YouTube from your experience?
Yeah. I don't think just making videos is going to make you money.
Oh yeah.
You have to be strategic about it. There's so much competition. There's so much more than when we started. There's always more competition, and the quality that you're competing against keeps going up. And some people, I don't know if you've seen this, in comments are like, "Just keep going, you'll get there." To a certain degree, that's in the beginning. That might be true. That you just need to keep
Hmm.
practicing and doing it. But at a certain point, if you're not growing, growth is life. Like I cannot do something that doesn't grow. It's depressing to me. If I'm going to put my heart and soul and try to learn something, it's got to grow. So at a certain point, if it's growing, it's not just that's what you need. You can't just keep making videos if it's not working and you're not making more money and your channel's not growing. Don't encourage. I hate it when people I see that like just keep going and I'm like it's obvious you've been doing regular videos for 2 years now and you kind of still flatlined, there is something wrong. Fix it or get out of YouTube. Like, what a waste of your time. I cannot abide that. It just really bothers me as my personality. I don't understand how people keep
Hmm.
trying when it's not working. If it's not working, either
Yeah.
get out or learn to grow because growth is the funnest part of it. Why would you do it if you're I've meet people that have been doing YouTube forever and they might have different goals than me. They may not care about money. That's okay. They can do it
Mhm.
for lots of different reasons. But if you care about money and you're not making it, something is wrong. It's not like you don't need a cheerleader and people to say, you can do it. Just believe in yourself. No, you need more knowledge. You need more skills. You need to change.
That's great. I think that's great advice. So, is there any other advice that you would give to our viewers or listeners?
I kind of hit on it already. We did niche down, and in the beginning we went really broad because again I was just trying to learn this whole thing. This is a new thing.
Hmm.
But what our number one video was for a long time that was making us the most money was how to clean pee off a mattress.
Hmm.
I was reviewing mattresses. That is something that like mattresses are expensive, right? And nobody wants to see a big
Hmm.
pee stain on it. And that happens a lot. If you have little kids that wet the bed, their pets, people's pets, whatever. That was a clue to the new niche is because I had an interest in cleaning because I wanted to do it better, and I like having things clean, but I wasn't bad at cleaning, I just wanted to get better at it. So it compelled me, and also it had some money in it. But yeah, that was a clue, is that our number 1 video was how to clean a mattress, and we're like, since that's our number 1 video, maybe we should niche down and we rebranded completely. We used to be called 2 Moms Review, just these 2 moms reviewing random stuff.
Mm.
Was fun. We got our kids and we did all sorts of different things. But once we niched down and found a niche that like we focused on cleaning, that was a big turning point. So, what is really doing well on your channel if you don't have a good focus? Is that something that can grow? Is that something that has a good size audience? Is that something you want to do? I
Hmm.
mean, a lot of people talk about that, but I don't regret how we started being very general and just trying all sorts of things because it like eventually had the clue to the future. And it was actually kind of a risk. It felt like a big risk to rebrand.
Hmm.
And then we rebranded again because our logo looked dirty and we were a cleaning channel. It was, like, full of dirt, and that's kind of funny, and then I'm like, "Why did we do that?" So we didn't rebrand to clean we rebranded to Clean Freak and Germaphobe, but we also, like, updated our logo and everything, which helped us do better and looked more clean and professional, and that made us feel more official too. So, yeah, that's what I would say is that that's very important to invest in your brand because that's what you've got over everyone else. There's a lot of like competition, like I said, you've got to have something to give that they're not getting from other people. Even if you do the same things, you're never going to be the same because your personality, your perspective, your unique skills and everything that you bring to it, that's what makes it, different, and that's your brand and the way it looks and everything. And we could even do better at that, I think that would be the next evolution is like really adding the brand elements in, and that's what we were trying to do. The phrases you say,
Hmm.
and making those like deliberate, and the kind of colors you use in your thumbnails, and the way you do your ends, and your style. We have a brand, but it could be tightened. So that's important to me
Hmm.
too.
I think every YouTuber, there's always room for improvement, but I definitely agree with what you said about narrowing in your brand and your niche. You can't do everything on your channel. That's just not how, viewers watch YouTube. Like they go to a specific channel for a specific thing. And so I definitely agree with what you said about finding a niche and sticking to a brand. So thank you for that advice.